as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. There we go.
Now a run. Here's the rookie from Penn State.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
All right, let's go. Focus. Hot. Silver.
That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On red.
Lawrence will throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Hey, go. Hey, smash. Turn. Hey, kill. Kill. Hey, I'm gun. 11.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Brett, big alert. Hey, son. Go, let's go.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, run. Hey, Ginger. Here we go.
On 1st down, Lynn. And for
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Easy, route. Hey, Soko, so hot.
Now Lawrence to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already, I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
Hey,
Lawrence on the sneak. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Hey, tomato. Red.
Hands it off out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Rip. 13, Luke. Luke. John, this side's hot. Hey, kill. 11, 11. Go, go. Go, go.
Now Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Soga, hot.
Third and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he won't get to the markers. They're going to stop it for a second straight play right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
On red. This one's hot. 30 left. Sink right.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown.
Brian Thomas.
His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Jaguars take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Looking to put a drive together.
Red. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Well, this defense for the Jags, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Thomas brings it in. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hurt. 19 tight. Lightning 18. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And out of bounds right around the 20. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
On the set. Let's go now.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Trap low 8, trap 60, trap 60. Stop low 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Look in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Hey, check that, check that.
They'll try the left side with Taylor.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
On the move past the 40.
And finally marked down at the 23. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 42 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days that they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football? Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
Here's Lawrence. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The Jaguars at 9-5 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second and 10.
Rip, 23, 11.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Motion. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, kill. Hey, tomato. Done.
Lawrence. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, Soko, hot. Go, let's go.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward.
Oh, what a move. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Kill. Hey, run. Go. Hey, smash. 30 left. 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
This is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 6 yards away. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Complete, this is Mitchell. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
A short one there, caught by Warren.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Another nice play there, and they've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
Okay, break.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Deputy! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Sixty Maverick. Ready, ready?
And it's complete to Mitchell. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw again.
That's another incomplete to Mitchell. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
Go, go. 11, 11. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Take right open, open. Lisa 24. Done. They said it's hot. 13, Lou. Lou. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Let's just call it, as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
11, Agate. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Red on red. 30 left. Go. Let's go. Hurry.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Hey. Soga, hot. 11. Take right open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
A 28-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Ready?
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Three. Trap 60, trap 60.
A give for Taylor running right side. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Ready? 65, 65.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
18 yards. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, it's Taylor. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll drop to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 23. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe the defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's Taylor. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Back to throw here.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this one is right through. And that will tie things at 17 all.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
33-yard line.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
On the red. Hey, Till. Son, here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lynn.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Rip, 23. Son, it's a hunt. 11, back it. 30, go.
Lawrence will throw.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 45 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. They'll send Mitchell in motion right.
And here's a fake on the Jets sweep, and instead they give to Taylor.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down at the 31.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now 2nd and 9.
Check.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one by the line of scrimmage.
The 21 yards there as they convert them. Third.
A gain of 21 yards. So the 1st down, Colts.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And in the second half of a tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Jaguars 17.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Hey, run! Go, let's go!
Now Lawrence to throw.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
11. Think right open. Silver.
Now Lawrence.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Easy.
Allen.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, a great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Jonathan Taylor.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor
With a milestone, career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Colts strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
All right, let's go.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Rip, 20. Easy. Read it. Son. Dirty left. Go. Hey, I'm gun. Go, go. Hey, smash.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville.
11.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 46 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Fred. Hey, Jupiter.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Hey, tomato.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a one-score game.
Second down, goal to go.
Hey, son. 11, Agate. Think right, open. Here we go, son.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Go. Hey, I'm gun. Go. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, let's go. Son. 30 left.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try to move forward.
18, Pioneer, Warrior 17. Let go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
They run once more with Taylor.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The Colts send out their punter, standing just about on his own goal line. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
This is 1st and 10.
Go, go. Let's get 11 and 11. Go, go. Hey, Soko, so hot.
Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Well, it took us until the final play, Chuck, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Colts, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.